All right, here we are in part 6 of the case study. I wanted to give another update and update people that there will be another part to this as well, which will be the last part, part 7. We did run into a major stumbling block on this campaign, and I wanted to update you and give you the reality of what happens when running these types of campaigns, what to expect as an affiliate marketer when you're doing media buys, and kind of show you again how I plan to fix this problem. Now, if you recall in the last part, I spoke about the landing page and how I thought that by improving the landing page that I would be able to, in fact, make more money. And that is exactly what happened. Let me show you exactly what happened the day I changed the landing page. Let's go into the performance. Now, the day I did that last video was on this day where I was losing. I lost $17 that day. The next day after implementing the landing page changes, as you can see, I made $100 that day. So that was a $100 day profit immediately after I fixed the landing page. Now, as you can see, it was consistently making profit, a little less daily, and then something drastic happened right here where I only got one conversion. And I was trying to figure out for the life of me what the heck happened here, and I had no idea until I finally discovered it today. As you can see right now, the campaign lost $109, so I basically just lost all that profit I made there. However, I'm still up about $50. Well, actually, I'm only up about $22 in the last few days. So really, this campaign is being a very challenging campaign, to say the least. However, I think it's a great opportunity for anybody watching this to learn how to analyze your campaigns, and that is why I think this is an excellent example of a campaign that just keeps going up and down, because there's certain things that need to be considered here as you continue to build other campaigns, whether you do it in insurance leads, or you do it for finance, or mortgages, loan type offers, or even if you start doing advertorials for sales and stuff like that, you're going to run into the same kind of issues here. And what happened here is I'm going to show you exactly what happened and how I plan to fix it. Now, as an affiliate marketer, we are kind of at the mercy of the advertiser or the actual offer owners, okay? So here's what happened. Let's go back into my stats here on CPV Lab, and let's open up the stats for this. Now, let's look at the last 7 days again. And you're going to see that I did create a new landing page, okay? The landing page that I created was LP4. That was to beat out the control before. And as you can see, I did get the CTR not much higher, but I got it about 2% higher on the CTR. And in fact, the day that I started that, it was up to about 11 or 12 CTR, and I made a good, decent profit. So the CTR on the landing page, the click-through rate, the amount of people that arrive on the landing page and clicked through to the offer increased. Therefore, my revenue increased, okay? So my profits increased. So this was great. The offer was working well, okay? Now, I've created 2 new landing pages. This is a copy of the landing page 4, but I've put a new offer, and I'm going to show you why. And then I have LP5, which is a variation of the new landing page 4 with the new offer as well. So I'm split testing again on a completely new offer, and here's what happened, okay? So the day I made $100, it was great. I was running this offer. It was Yukon Gold. Traffic would come here, and they would enter their first name, last name, and email. However, something happened here where they've inserted this new field, okay? The offer owner, for some reason, automatically just kind of switched this out. So now there's an extra step for the visitor to take. And when you're on mobile, especially me targeting mobile traffic, people are kind of, they drastically dropped my conversion rate, okay? People aren't going to kind of, well, some of them do. As you can see, it's still converted a couple times, but the drastic drop in conversion rate is caused by this switch from the advertiser or the offer owner to try and get the date of birth, which kind of really messed up my campaign, okay? I would have liked to have been told this was happening, but I guess you just got to roll with the punches. Hopefully that doesn't happen too often. No matter what offer you're running, you kind of hope they don't change the offer on you. So what I've done is I've actually switched out the offer to Zodiac Casino, and as you can see, there is absolutely no extra field or a drop-down field, which kind of makes it cumbersome for people to convert. All they have is a checkbox here confirming that they're 18 and over. So we'll enter first name, last name, email, check the box, and click that button, and I get a conversion, as opposed to the switch here where they had to do all of that still, but then they still had to scroll down here, find their date of birth, and that is, to us, it seems like a simple little step, but that will one added step in any flow or in any campaign is going to drastically decrease your conversion rates, no matter what, okay? So even if they just added another field here, you're drastically going to lose revenue, especially if you're running at a high scale. So that's why it's important, I guess, also to keep in contact with your affiliate manager or the person who owns the offer and be like, listen, don't make any changes, okay? Keep this similar because I'm optimizing it to this offer page, okay? So what I've actually done today is I've switched back to the new offer, but I just did that before I made this video. So as you can see, there's only 6 and 2 clicks to the new page. I got a click through already on this new landing page for the new offer. So I have Zodiac now running, and I paused Yukon Gold because I know that this is going to hurt me a lot. So hopefully I can get in contact with the advertiser in the next day or two and ask them why they did that, or if they can give me back the page that doesn't have that additional field, okay? But for now, I'm going to run this one that doesn't have that page field. But as you can see, I'm only giving people 80 free chances. So what I had to do is I had to switch the landing page. So the landing page, as I mentioned, I increased the CTR, and I promised I would show you that landing page. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you the page that I've switched to show you why I think it's going to, well, it is getting a higher click-through rate. What I've added is this here. It's kind of like a countdown timer, giving people the impression that this is a limited time offer. It is a much more aggressive headline. Massive unclaimed jackpot about to go again. Expected to be won in the next 2-3 days. Okay, so this is kind of getting people again thinking they have to do this now. This is the opportunity. Now it talks briefly about some people here, and it has the offer here now. 80 chances for this jackpot. Scrolling down, some winners, and as you can see, a ton of calls to action here. Play progressives, claim bonuses. Click here now, exclusive 80 chances and welcome package. Click here and claim your 80. Like just a ton of click-through opportunities for people here, and every single click out is going to get them to the offer, okay? And now it matches the offer page. So now, again, we have to kind of wait and see, but this is, like I said, a very good example of things you need to consider as you're building out a campaign on any native ads traffic source or any traffic source in general. The landing page is going to matter. The ads, again, so what I've also done is I've actually added new ads in here. Created this one here with a winner, unclaimed jackpots popping up across Canada. That's the country I'm targeting. As you can see, the click-through rate so far isn't that great on these two new ads. Still, the winner here by far is this ad right here with the amateur style photo of cash. That is my laptop. I took that picture. The more amateur you can get with your photos, the more likelihood people will click on it. It's just a reality that when people see stock images, they don't click on them, okay? They just look like ads. People see this and they think, oh, wow, that's interesting. What's this, right? And they click on it. So you can see the CTR here is insanely high, a 0.74 on a native ad network. So again, this ad is doing well. It's not my ad that is causing a disconnect here. It was the landing page. I fixed the landing page. It was getting a better CTR. I, in fact, made it a $100 a day campaign briefly until that change in the offer. Now, there is one more thing I wanted to show you that I have discovered on this campaign here that I think needs to be discussed, and that is a runaway widget, which as I've mentioned before, it doesn't happen very often, but we have a runaway widget right here. As you can see, I didn't catch this soon enough. This is likely why it tanked in the last 2 days. As you can see here, I bet you, let's just look at the last 3 days. 1, 2, 3 here. Come on now. The 10th to the 12th. Let's just see if this is the runaway widget. The 114381. 114381. Yes, here it is. Runaway widget. Look, this has cost me $129. I haven't caught it because I wasn't watching close enough. Okay, this is a mistake I made, and I should have been watching this daily at this phase of the analysis. Okay, so this here is actually what caused a big loss, including the offer, but now it's kind of two things, right? It's the offer and the runaway widget. And I just found this now as I was about to close down the video here. So I've set this as the blacklist. Okay, I put that as a blacklist on the entire account. Once I pause this, I guarantee, well, I don't guarantee anything in this, but I am extremely confident that by switching the offer in the landing page and pausing this widget, that I should have some good profitability tomorrow. Now, I may go back to split testing the offers again if I find that this is the main problem, but for now I'm just going to stick to the changes I've made in this video, and we'll update again in the next video. And I hope you're enjoying these case studies. If you are, please comment in the forum or ask some questions. And if there's anything that I'm not covering that you want to know, now is the time to ask. There's lots of good intel in here that you can use to build out campaigns. Okay, so it's a lot of work in an analysis, and I still haven't gotten to a point where I can just crank the budget on this campaign because it's not ready to scale yet until I see a consistent 3 to 5 days of profitability. And right now, as you can see, it is still a roller coaster of profitability. Let's in fact just check at how much I've spent so far on this campaign versus how much I've actually made. So from the beginning of this campaign, let's just go back. We started about 3 weeks ago. We'll just go back to the start of August till now. And the return here isn't going to be accurate, but what I've spent so far is $1,708. Now let's go to the CPA network stats and see what we have. Okay, so here is the correct account. Now let's do a report again for the time frame. We want to do a reporting on the offer. Let's just select the date range here of August 1st to today, and I'm going to hit agree, run report. So the total revenue here is actually $1,287. So I hold on. Oh, we just look at this. We just got a conversion now on Zodiac. So that new offer, we got 2 clicks and 1 conversion here. Or no, wait, 16 clicks and 1 conversion. So that just converted. The payout is a little less, but I think it'll still work well. So we have $1,297, so about $1,300 in revenue, and I've spent $1,700 on the campaign. So really, I'm still down $400. My goal is to get this into profitability from total spend to the revenue before the end of this case study. So whether it takes 6 to 10 videos or however many it takes, I want to make sure that I show you that this is possible no matter what type of offer you're running. The more consistent work you do and the more persistence you have, the more likelihood you can find winning campaigns, okay, and build them yourself. So whether it never does become profitability, there's so much to learn in this case study that will show you the certain aspects that you need to consider every time you build a new campaign. So it's a lot of work. It's not a simple task, but if you have an offer that converts really, really well, sometimes these numbers can be extremely nice. This one is being very difficult in terms of getting consistency. So I'm going to start again with this new offer, see how it goes, and then if that doesn't work, which I believe it's going to help a lot, I'm going to look at the targeting again and go into maybe perhaps trying a new target or looking again into the widgets and making sure I'm pausing all those widgets that aren't converting. So I'm going to pause it there for now, and we will get back to this in the next part.